Hey socialites, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Ariel. I create beauty videos, a little bit of fashion, as well as lifestyle vlogs. So be sure to hit the subscribe button so you too can become a socialite. So today is going to be an exciting video. It's another fragrance review, you guys. So this is a fragrance that I feel like, this is just Ariel talking. I feel like this is going to be the newest fragrance of the spring. This fragrance is most definitely giving springtime for me. I picked it up a couple weeks ago and I have been loving it. Now this is a scent that I recently spoke about in my designer fragrance wish list, and I was able to go ahead and X this one off the list. Now I first learned about this fragrance while shopping at Ulta. I was looking for makeup and I just picked it up. What really caught my eye is the packaging. Y'all, the packaging is this sort of super unique robot, and I was like, look at this metallic-y robot. Like, I wonder what this is giving. And so I spritzed it on my hand, and then later on that day I kept going back. It was giving fresh and then vanilla and then fresh and vanilla, and I thought to myself, hey, I at least want to pick up the travel size because this feels like something that will be perfect for the spring. And the fragrance that I'm speaking of is Fame from PACO RABANNE. So I was able to pick up a travel size from Ulta, and I have really been enjoying this fragrance, you guys. Now the travel size, which is a 10 ml size, does retail for $30. You can pick it up from Ulta or Sephora. I'll definitely have the link down in the description box for you, and it goes up to $132 for the 2.7 ounce. Now this is a newer fragrance. It launched towards the end of 2022, and this one is categorized as a tropical vanilla scent. So let me quickly read you the fragrance notes of this fragrance. For the base note, we have vanilla and sandalwood, which gives it sort of that warm creaminess, jasmine and olibanum. For the middle notes and the top notes, it's mango and bergamot, which gives it its bright opening. So let me go ahead and spray it just to refresh myself on the opening. So on the opening, when you first spray it, you definitely smell that sweetness, which I believe is probably from the mango, and then it's bright. You definitely smell like that citrusy smell that's from the bergamot. It's just a bright sort of fruity smell that you get initially. But as it dries down, it gets a little interesting, and that's where that vanilla comes in, and it starts to feel a little warm, you guys. It's a very nice scent. Once it completely dries down, I get vanilla, I get a clean scent. And when I say clean, let me sort of try to describe it to you. This is one of those scents that I feel like I would wear to the gym, or when you take a shower, straight out of the shower, you would spray yourself down with this Fame fragrance, and it just makes you feel sort of warm and inviting, but fresh from that bergamot and just very clean. There's some sort of cleanness to the scent as well. Fresh is the best way to describe it, especially being here in Houston where it's just sort of hot and humid and you can get sticky. I can see this would be a fragrance that I would reach for often. I definitely know that I'll be getting a full size in this as soon as the travel size is done. I definitely wanted to start off with the travel size because I find that I will love a fragrance, and when I actually get the full size in my collection, like, wow, Ariel, why are you not reaching for it? So I wanted to be sure that I would reach for this and it not just collect dust. This is an everyday wearable fragrance to me that just makes me feel uplifted, and it just puts a smile on your face because it's just so sweet. It's like one of those happy feel-good fragrances, a mood elevator. So let's talk about who wears this scent. Even though fragrance is unisex, all fragrance could go for a man or a woman, just depends on who wants to wear it. But for me, this fragrance leans a little bit more feminine because it is soft and sweeter, something sort of ladylike. This is for that person that wants to feel clean, but not necessarily the person that just likes clean scents or steer towards clean scents, even though that person would love this scent. And I say that because it's a bit floral from the jasmine, it's warm and a little vanillic from that vanilla, you guys. It's really nice. So it's not just a straight up clean fragrance, it gives warm and sweet too. So I could see my vanilla lovers liking this fragrance fragrance, as well as the person that loves a clean scent. This is for the person that wants to smell sweet and fresh for the spring and summer months. I would say that this is a pretty girl fragrance, although it's not like a super upscale fragrance, if you get what I mean. It's just an everyday wearable fragrance. Very casual in my opinion. So let's talk about where you would wear this fragrance to. This is one of those fragrances that you could wear anywhere. Like I said, to the gym, straight out of the shower, to run errands if you need to run to Target. You could also wear this to the mall or something like that. Lunch, brunch, for sure. I wouldn't say that this is a nighttime scent because it's just giving bright and clean. Definitely something that you would probably wear during the day. Because it's that just sort of clean and vanillic scent, I would say that this is a year-round scent. It does steer a little closer to like a spring and summery scent just because it is so bright, but it's not super fruity and tropical to where I would categorize it as like a spring summer scent. This is definitely something you could wear year-round to feel fresh, especially if you're in a place that tends to stay hot year-round, like Houston or Florida or Mexico or something like that. As far as projection, I would say that the projection is moderate. This is not a super beastie fragrance that somebody's going to be able to smell you 20 feet away. It's moderate. The few places that I've worn it to, I have gotten compliments, and Mr. compliments me a lot when I wear this fragrance because I've been putting it on a lot lately. So I would say that it's about moderate. Like when I walked into the nail salon a couple weeks ago, when I was maybe about 5 to 10 feet away from a nail tech, she was like, "Oh my God, you smell amazing. What are you wearing?" And I was like, okay, you know, so somebody can smell it a little bit away. I would give it maybe a little bit longer than arm's length. And as far as longevity, for you to smell it on yourself, you're going to smell it on yourself for about maybe 3 hours or so. And then it sort of becomes a skin scent where you don't really smell it as much on yourself, but others can definitely smell it on you, because I've experienced people complimenting this fragrance on me after the 3-hour mark. I could no longer smell it much unless I literally put my arm up to my nose, but others can definitely smell it on you. So I would say longevity is pretty moderate. Like I said, about 3 hours you'll have that scent bubble for yourself, and then I would say others would smell it on you up until around that 6, maybe 5 to 7 hour mark. If you're wondering how to wear this fragrance, I would say this is a fragrance that is definitely safe to overspray. You can go ahead and just spray yourself down. You will be okay. You don't have to worry about choking anybody out, and what that'll do is just make it project a little bit more, and it's going to help with the longevity. Now, as far as helping it to last a little longer than that 5 to 7 hour mark, I would definitely layer it with a vanilla scented body cream. This one's the latest Fenty body cream, which is the Vanilla Dream. I've really been loving this. It has a soft vanilla scent to it. You guys, it's very pleasant. Very pleasant and understated, but the vanilla in this will just help to grab onto the vanilla that's in the PACO Rabanne and just help it to really project a little bit more. So yeah, this is one of those scents that you definitely want to layer it. So go ahead and layer it with your favorite vanilla scented body cream. This scent is giving very much pretty girl, bright, fresh, and clean for the spring months, and I have been getting my whole life with it. I absolutely love it. Comment down below if you've tried Fame from PACO Rabanne. And if you haven't, comment down below and let me know what fragrance you're wearing this spring. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit subscribe on your way out. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. 'Cause I've been where you are. You're too scared to show me love, 'cause too fresh with the scars. Well, I don't have the answers.